I'm Tom Coughing, owner of the Nexus. Look at this beautiful piece of artwork with all those systems. I can connect to every system. And of course, Nexus is a query tool. I'm going to execute SQL on a wide variety of systems here. Now I'm going to go to Databricks. Each gets their own color, each gets their own tabs, so you can work with all the data within your enterprise. Now, I'm going to do a search across every system you see there for the word subscriber number. There it goes. Shows me every place it's at. There it is on Snowflake. Every place subscriber number is, it shows me the table it comes from. It's Yellowbrick, Teradata, MySQL. If you had access to every system in the world, you'd see where subscriber number was across the entire world, system by system. There's my DB2, my Vertica. We call this the cache tree. We go out to each system. We're able to gather this information metadata-wise. It's a catalog now. Sits in your memory. And so now it does a wide variety of things. I can even do movement, sync and compare. I'm going to do the super join builder, which just brought this Snowflake addresses table into memory. Now I'm going to join it with a Databricks table. Here we go. It says, where do you want to put this on your Snowflake system? It's going to be there temporarily until the query's done, and then Nexus will drop those temporary tables. Let's do one more. I'm going to go with MySQL. You know, MySQL is a free system. Why you're not utilizing free systems like Postgres and MySQL is probably a big mistake, because these systems are fast and solid. Let me drag this in from MySQL. I've got a customer that's running a query that's taking 4 hours on Teradata, but Nexus automatically saves the answer set to MySQL, where those folks come in the next day, they're pricing people, and they work on the MySQL system. Takes a lot off of Teradata, and it's basically free. So now that I've got my 3 tables in here, told it how they join, I just pick the columns I want on the report. This is designed so everybody in your entire enterprise can utilize this technology. Now that I got the columns at the top, that's the columns that I chose. The bottom they didn't, so I can drag anything up I want. Like a Rubik's Cube, if I move things around up there, it's going to change the order. I'm going to do an order by now, and this will be the order by. So every time I touch something in this menu, it will change the SQL. Let's do left outer joins. So now I'm ready to go. Watch this. I've chosen Snowflake as the hub up here, which means the Databricks table, the MySQL table, will be converted to Snowflake tables, migrated over to the Snowflake system. I'm processing this join on Snowflake, and here it comes. And remember this, I can process it anywhere there's a CPU. So let's just change it. MySQL is free. I'm going to make sure I process this on MySQL. It tells me where to want to put it. I go right there. Now the Snowflake and the Databricks table will move to MySQL. See, MySQL's actually got more values in this join because it was the claims table, and there's 2,000 rows. And so now everything moved over to MySQL. Simply amazing how long it took us to master this. This is even more brilliant. We're going to join this inside my PC. Brings the tables back separately, joins it in my PC, and now we've got the join 3 different ways. You see, to prove a point, you can join this data anywhere you choose. I'm going to choose a SQL Server system, and you might say, but Tom, there's no tables there on SQL Server, so hey, maybe that system is retired or empty. Here's the SQL. That's TSQL. See, I can process it where it makes sense anywhere. We don't make any judgment. You get to decide what system you want to process things on. There it is. I've done it a couple of different ways. Now watch very carefully here, because we're going to go back to my PC because it was so fast. And I'm going to save this So I can pass this to all my users. I can have 10,000 people using this. IT can set this up for everybody, and now they're able to do federation across the universe. So now that it's set up, I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I'm going to run it right from my tree without even seeing the graphical. Come right here, go to federated queries. They say, what do you want to add a new one? I go, yeah, that one I just put in my PC federated join. From that point on, I come into morning. I can execute this right here. Watch how fast this runs. Bingo. This is live. And there are my rows from those 3 different tables from 3 systems. The big key for Nexus that other people don't have is it's a very powerful ETL tool. It moves data. Any systems you want to move from and to, you can do it. I'm going to go from Postgres to MySQL. Just converting the table types, DDL, the table structures, the data types can sometimes take months. Watch how fast Nexus is going to do it. This is live. It's converting these, and it didn't take 6 months. It took 6 seconds. That's the conversion between Postgres to MySQL. Everything you see in that tree, we can convert between any of those systems. I just kicked off the data movement here. Let's kick it off again with MySQL to Yellowbrick. Kick it off DB2 to Databricks. I can migrate between any systems that I want. If it turns green, it worked. If it turns red, it had a few issues. You can check the logs. So this is a very powerful ETL tool that can move billions of rows. You can even change the color to dark mode. I'm going to change to dark mode as we check out some of this. There it is. MySQL to Yellowbrick. Perfect. Let's change it here. We got Oracle to Vertica. It was perfect. This is how you migrate data. Schedule jobs on a Nexus server for high-speed data movement. You can query all systems. You can change the answer sets, put them in different positions, change colors. You can migrate between any 2 systems. You can do analytics. You can do federation across every system in your enterprise. It doesn't make any difference where your data exists. You can convert it, migrate it, join it. You can analyze it, do analytics, compare and sync. You can join it with Excel, save it as a table on another system. Everything with data, including Excel spreadsheets, Microsoft Access, Athena, flat files. Data is data, it's zeros and ones. We've done the conversion, we've cracked the code. We spent 20 years to make sure that data has changed in this industry. Access any data at any time, anywhere, and all you need to do is